I'm Ethany with The Wandering Minstrel, and this afternoon I'd like to show you 4 of my favorite flutes that we have in our available collection right now online, starting with this guy right here, our little soprano baby bee. This is Bookmatched Walnut. It's super beautiful. It really reminds me of like breath going over that walnut grain, and then of course a beautiful curly maple right there. All right, and this is our high soprano. I always think of backyard bird calls for some reason when I play this. It always makes me really happy. Our bees are great for travel, very lightweight, small. They're perfect for your purse, pocket. We'll put a cord onto them and you wear it as kind of like instrument jewelry, if you will, when you go out for walks and whatnot, so it's convenient to take with you. All right, so that's our soprano bee. Next is our alto G. This is my favorite G that we have in stock right now. Your Birdseye pine for the top, paired with walnut and a really beautiful piece of curly maple down that middle. This guy, again, is super happy vibe. Key of G is great for playing in groups. And it's just an absolutely great fun instrument to play. So that Birdseye pine, curly maple, and walnut. And then the body of this is absolutely beautiful. Some really beautiful figured walnut. Just kind of spinning it around so you can see all of the light reflection off and get that beautiful wood grain. This would be a showstopper piece for sure in any flute collection or ocarina collection. All right, moving along, we're gonna jump into our tenor. This is our key of F tenor, and this is beautiful curly maple paired with mahogany. And there's that beautiful curly maple. I feel like I'm on QVC. Ta-da! But this is just a great flute. Ooh, there's a good shot. Beautiful curly maple right there. All right, this flute is starting to get into those deeper tones. It's starting to get into my personal favorite playing. At the end, I definitely needed to take a breath, but I tried to push it out. As a beginner, these instruments are great. They're just really gentle on the player. I don't ever feel inadequate or whatever playing. It's just take another breath and you're fine. So they're designed with a whistle, basically mouthpiece. You blow into it and you get a beautiful noise. And just going up and down the scales where you would start, and then from there you play what's called your heart song with that NAF, Native American Flute Inspired tuning that we use, which anyone can do. All right, so this is our beautiful curly maple, and we have 2 of these online. This one has a really sweet inclusion right there. I just love that wood grain. All right, so our next and my favorite flute that I'm going to play, and that we have on our website, pickandstick.com, is our key of D. We have 2 of these also, but this one is super cool. I just love that wood grain of the Zebrawood right there. Again, it just reminds me of like breath going over the flute as you play, and then leopard wood in the middle and on the sides. I'm really particularly fond of spots, all things spotted, as you can see all my freckles and whatnot. So this one I find really fascinating. It's a good wood pairing. All that beautiful Zebrawood, and it has a great sound. As a beginner, this one really challenges me to use my breath. It's just a great tool for breath control. I know I'm getting a nice lung workout after I play flutes for a while. I feel like I've run a marathon. Not like I've ever run a marathon in my life, but it has that same, I'm working out my diaphragm, my lungs. When I'm really focused, you know, all my core muscles and everything, you just really get into playing the flute. But in a stress-free way. I'm not having to overthink. I can just breathe, and that's going to be good enough. All right, so this is our D, leopard wood in the middle on the sides, and zebra wood down the front here. All right, well, thank you so much for letting me share our flutes with you today. If you like what we do, please share, click, however this works, follow, subscribe, wherever those things show up. I'm still trying to learn all their YouTube type stuff and techie stuff.